Hi grade ones. Welcome to Wacky Science with Miss Lukey. This week we are not doing an experiment just in one lesson, but this experiment this week is going to last us at least a month or two to complete. When I was at the school this week, I got a letter in the mail from Tomatosphere. And Tomatosphere is a program that I do with my grade ones every year. What they do is Tomatosphere works with NASA, so they go up to space. And what they do is every year on the big space shuttles, they bring with them tomato seeds. Now the tomato seeds spend about a year in space, and then they bring them down back to Earth, and then they give them to Canadian classrooms, and students get to grow them to see if space had any side effects to the tomato seeds. So in my letter I got from Tomatosphere, I got 2 packs of seeds. I got 1 pack of seeds that is labeled N, and I got another pack of seeds that is labeled P. Now, I don't know which seeds went to space. Package N could have went to space, or package P could have went to space. Our job is to grow all the seeds from package N and all the seeds in package P and see if there's any differences, or even if we can get any tomatoes to grow. If we are lucky enough and we get tomatoes to grow, whether it's from the P package or the N package, I'll submit the results, and then the Tomatosphere program in NASA, they will let me know what seeds at the end of the experiment went to space. So they'll tell me if the N seeds went to space or the P seeds went to space. Now, I'm going to grow all of these seeds at my house here. There's 30 N seeds and there's going to be 30 P seeds. Because that's 60 seeds I'm going to grow, I'm only going to start today with doing 1 N seed and 1 P seed. Now, Miss Lukey doesn't need 60 tomato plants. That is way too many tomatoes for me to eat, and I can't eat them all. But I will start growing them here because I have a bit of a garden and planters all at my house here that I can grow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grow all 60 seeds in these cups. And when the seeds, hopefully we'll keep our fingers crossed, start to grow, I will bring them all to the school. And if you want to get a cup that has a tomato in it, you can take it home and finish growing it for me. And then you can tell me if it grew tomato seeds or not, so that I can tell it to NASA, and then they can tell me whether or not your plant and the tomatoes that grew from it actually went to space. Okay, so it won't be a couple weeks until I bring the plants to the school, but when I do bring them, I'll let you know, and then you can go there and pick one up if you would like. If you don't, that's okay, you don't have to get one. So let's start with the letter N. Now it's very important that we have to label the cups, because remember, they need to know what seeds grew. They need to know if any of the N seeds grew or if any of the P seeds grew. And remember, one of these packages went to space, the other one didn't. So we're going to start with N. So I'm going to take 1 cup and I'm going to write the letter N on it. And then I know that if a tomato plant grows in this cup, it was from the N bag. Then I'm going to write the letter P on the other cup so that I know if a plant goes in this cup, that it came from the P package. So I'm not sure if you can kind of see it in the video or not, but this one is N and this one is P. Now, what do you think a seed needs in order to grow? Well, the most important thing is it needs soil. Soil has lots of nutrients in it that the seed eats up in order for it to grow. So I brought some dirt in from my planters outside, and I'm going to fill the cups with a little bit of dirt. So here's the pea cup I'm going to fill with dirt. Oh, I'm getting dirt all over my office. That's okay. So there's some dirt in my pea cup. And then let's fill it with dirt in my N cup. And a little bit more. Good enough. Alrighty, so there's some dirt in my N cup and my P cup. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to open my N seeds. Maybe I'll open it from over here so I can remember. And there should be 30 seeds in here, but I only want to take out one. Ooh, they're super, 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 super tiny. I don't even think I can get one. Oh, I got some. So they're super, super tiny. If you think, if you were a baby, like you had a baby tooth, that's how big these seeds are. You can't even see it on my finger. That is how tiny it is. So this one was from the N package, so I want to put it in the N cup. And then, oh, I kind of dropped it on the side, so I'm going to mix it in there. And then I want to add just a little bit of more dirt on top of it. Because remember, it needs all that nutrients from the dirt. Oh, I'm getting dirt all over my office. That's okay. Alrighty, then I've got my N seed planted. Now I need to do my P seed. So I'm going to open up my Tomatosphere package. And, oh my gosh, there's seeds already in here at the top. And I'm going to take a pea seed. Oh, I almost lost one. There it is. You know, remember, it's super, super tiny. It's like as big as a baby's tooth when it's just growing in. I'm going to put it in the pea cup. And then I want to stick some dirt or soil on top of it because that's got lots of nutrients that the seed is going to eat. There we go. Alrighty, so what I have done is I put a layer of dirt, then I put my seed on top of the layer of dirt, and then I put some more dirt and soil on top of that because in order for seeds to grow, they need lots of that nutrients and stuff that they're going to find in the soil. The second thing that a seed needs in order to grow is, can anyone guess? Water. Water is what allows the nutrients in the soil to be soaked up and carried into the seed. So I got my jug of water here, so I'm going to pour water into the cup and let it moisten up a bit. So I'm just filling it up to there. Kind of maybe too much water, but that's okay. It'll be good. I won't have to water it for a few days. Then I'm going to put some water in my pea cup too. Maybe a little bit too much, but that's okay because then I always forget to water my plants, so at least I won't have to water it for a few days then. So now that I have water and soil in my N cup and water and soil in my pea cup, what is the next thing a seed needs to grow? We've got dirt or soil, we've got water, and I would say sunlight. So, the sun helps to make it nice and warm for the seed to begin to sprout out of the dirt and grow. Now, when I'm just planting my seeds, I like to put some saran wrap on top of my cup. And this is only because when I put it in front of the window or my planter or my planter in my house, it'll trap all the moisture that's in the cup from the water. The sun is going to heat it up inside and it's going to trap that hot air in there and make it nice and warm for the seed to grow. So there I got my plastic wrap on my first cup. And I need some plastic wrap again, or saran wrap for my second cup. Alrighty, there we go. And those are our tomato seeds. Now remember, Miss Lukey has to plant 60 of them. Well, I've already done 2, so I only have 58 more to go. So luckily I have all the tools I need here at my house to do it. I'll be creating a blog where every day I'll take a picture of our seeds so that you can see how they are growing, and you can tell me maybe what stages of life they are entering as they grow. Remember, when I start to see some seedlings pop up out of the dirt, I will drop them all off at school. If some don't come, I'm just going to throw them out because I know they're not going to grow. But when I do start to see some seedlings, I'll drop it off at the school. If you would like to keep growing it for me, you can go and pick it up and just make sure that you tell me your results. Okay, I'll make sure though to get that blog going so that every day we can see if we have any tomatoes growing that spent time in space. Alrighty, I hope you liked today's Wacky Science with Miss Lukey. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.